Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel, The Baking Diva. It's very close to Christmas. How many more days do we have till Christmas?
15.
15 days till Christmas, and I know everybody's been busy with their shopping and decorating, and it just seems like when there's 2 weeks left to go, everybody's running around like crazy, right? Now this little guy here is my grandson Aaron. I'm sure you've recognized him from some of my other videos. So Aaron's going to play my elf today, right Aaron?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I've been doing so much baking lately that I need a helper. So you're going to be my helper today?
Yeah.
All right. Now, today we're going to do something a little different. I've been showing you how to make so many Christmas cookies in my videos that for all of you out there that have little fur babies, we don't want to forget them at Christmas, do we, Aaron? No. Now, I grew up with dogs. I am a dog lover. I had a dog all while I was growing up throughout my childhood, and I had one from when I first got married up till cameraman, how long ago?
A few years ago,
Yeah,
but you had 4 dogs.
Right. 4 dogs?
One after each other.
Oh, I know that, but I mean, we've had dogs up till about like maybe 4 years ago. So now we don't have any, but we get to enjoy dogs through our children and our grandchildren. Now, Aaron, do you have a dog?
Yeah.
And what's her name?
Pebbles.
Pebbles. And tell everybody, what kind of a dog is Pebbles?
A schnoodle.
A schnoodle. Now, what's a schnoodle?
A schnauzer and a poodle.
That's right, combination of a schnauzer and a poodle. And Pebbles now Pebbles is tiny, right? She's like a little dog. Yeah, now you love her, don't you? I know. Now her cousin's name is Brownie. Now, Brownie is, do you remember what Brownie is?
A labradoodle?
Right, Brownie's a labradoodle. Now she's a lot bigger than Pebbles, but they're both great dogs. In fact, I may even put them in the video today, so you'll get a chance to see what they look like. So Santa doesn't want to forget them. No, Pebbles and Brownie have been good dogs this year, right, Aaron? Right. And I know when I had my pets, we always hung stockings for them. Are you hanging a stocking for Pebbles this year?
We have one up for her.
Already? Yeah, and I know that Brownie has one up too. So we decided today that we're going to make some treats to give the fur babies for Christmas. And these are going to be
Dog treats.
dog treats and dog biscuits. Now, the recipe I'm going to show you how to make today is super easy. It only includes, I think, like 4 ingredients. Now, I don't know how many of you are aware of this, but dogs love peanut butter. At least the majority of them do. Does Pebbles like peanut butter?
She loves it.
She loves it, yeah. Do you?
No.
Aaron doesn't like peanut butter. I love peanut butter. But anyway, most dogs love peanut butter. So Aaron, my little elf, is going to help me mix this. It's so easy to do. You don't even need an electric mixer. You can just mix it in a bowl, and we're going to give it a try. In fact, I found in the dollar store these adorable little plastic containers, and since they're both girl dogs, these happen to have little pink bones and paw prints on them, right? So we're going to fill these little jars up with the biscuits we make, and they're going to get presents for Christmas. So let's get started. I'm going to give my little elf this bowl. Now, the recipe calls for 2 cups of whole wheat flour. Now, whole wheat flour is a lot healthier for dogs than the white flour. So I pre-measured these, Aaron. That's 1 cup.
Oh.
And here's a 2nd cup.
Looks clear.
So we're putting 2 cups of whole wheat flour in the bowl. And then we're going to put 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. So let me take the 1 teaspoon. It's 1½ teaspoons of baking powder. Just fill it up and level it off. Put that in, Aaron. That's 1 teaspoon. And then we need 1/2 teaspoon. There we go. Now that's your dry ingredients. Here we go. Now, Aaron, let me give you a spoon, and I'm going to have you can use this one for now, just blend and incorporate all of those dry ingredients together. We want to get the baking powder and the flour all mixed up good together. So keep mixing. And get from the sides. Keep going. I've been baking with this little guy since he was a baby. So you should be a pro at it, right, Aaron? Oh, let me fix it for you. Okay. Poor kids. Since the baking diva has to wear her props, they have to wear them too. Oh, all right. We'll take it off for now, since you're busy baking. You got it all mixed up? Is all that white mixed up in there? Okay. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to add to the dry ingredients our wet ingredients. So next, we're going to put in here, let me see, our peanut butter. Now, I have used, and you should use, it's just healthier for the dogs. It's the pure natural peanut butter, any brand you want. But I bought the 100% natural peanut butter. So we're going to add the peanut butter. Oh, what am I doing?
There.
This is what happens when the cameraman makes signs at me. I lose track of what I'm doing. So this is, we have to tell them how much, Aaron. 1/3 of a cup of peanut butter. You can scoop it out with this spoon. Okay. Now I didn't mention to you that you should preheat your oven to 375 degrees. Make sure we scoop all that out. You got to get those babies every little bit of peanut butter. Dogs truly love peanut butter. Now for those that might say, well, I don't know, is this healthy for the dogs? Yes, it is. And you're certainly not going to be giving these biscuits to the dogs as food. No. These are treats. And I'll tell you, the dogs love the smell of this so much that when you make it, it turns out that they're usually begging next to you while you're making it because they want it. Now, if your dog has a milk allergy, you can use warm water in this recipe instead. But you're going to use skim milk. So this is 1 cup of skim milk we're going to add to that. Now, Aaron, you can take your big spoon and start mixing that all together really good. We got to get that all combined. Now, while he's doing that, you should take a cookie sheet and you should line...
It's good.
Yes, it does smell good. You should line your cookie sheet with a piece of parchment paper because we'll be using that to bake them in the oven. Whoops.
It looks like...
Keep going. You got to get it all mixed up. So you mix all your ingredients together. And if you find it's a little too dry, you can add just a little bit more of the water or the milk to it.
Oh, no, peanut butter.
Need help there?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
I'm going to smack that spoon so you get all of it.
There's no need to use an electric mixer for this. You just have to kind of get it all blended together. Now this is a rollout dough. So my little elf here is going to be rolling this dough out. Now I think this dough is a little sticky. So basically, if it's a little sticky, you can just add a little tiny bit more flour to it. So let me just get that. I'm just going to add a little speck, not much. That's good. I'll keep mixing this. Okay. Oh, it is tough to mix, isn't it, Aaron? Yeah. But basically, this is what it's going to look like as you're mixing it. Now, Aaron and I are going to smush this together and make a nice ball of the dough. And then we'll be back in a second to show you how we're going to roll the dough out and make these adorable little dog biscuits. We're back. Now this is what the dough should look like after you've mixed it. Mine was a slight bit moist, so I just added a tiny bit more flour to it. Just as if you were making your regular human sugar cookies, right? So I'm going to take a piece of this off. And as you can see here, Aaron floured his rolling pin, and we put flour on our baking mat here. So I'm going to take off a little piece, and I'm going to have Aaron, you can either roll this out with the rolling pin, or you can flatten it out at first with your hand if you want, and then roll it. But it should roll pretty well. So you want to give that a try, Aaron? I'll hold the mat down for you. Okay. Press it down first. That's good. Good. Now you can press down the top part. Let me flip it over for you. Good. Let's flip it over. Now these dog biscuits will spread a little bit. So when you put them on your cookie sheet, you don't want to put them too close together. See how nice that rolls out? Let's see. Let's flip it over one more time. Look at that. See? You can go like that way with the rolling pin. Very good. And then you can go that way. Good. And then go that way with your... Very good. See? Didn't I teach this kid well? Right? All right. Let's see. Is that thin enough? I think so.
Let's get the big one.
All right. So first we're going to try a couple of little ones. Now let me just show you
Big one.
what I bought. I have a little baby.
For my doggy.
Little tiny baby dog biscuit cookie cutters. And these cookie cutters were like, I think, 99 cents. And Aaron has a fire hydrant. Now, you know what the dogs use for the fire hydrants for. Then we have a very tiny cookie cutter, a little different shape. And then this is Aaron's favorite. He likes that giant one. But I told him, let's wait till the end. Because if we make too many of these big ones, we're not going to have a lot of cookies. So Aaron, when you make these, put them close together so we don't waste any dough. And you put them down on the sharp end. That's it. And wiggle it a little like Grandma told you. All right. Now pick up your cookie cutter. You don't have to take that up. Let's see. Put over here our thing. There you go. Look at that. Let's put that on our cookie sheet. Why don't you make another fire hydrant over there?
Is it okay if it's like...
Yeah, that's good.
Or,
no, that was probably better because then you're not wasting too much dough. Isn't this like when we make your sugar cookies at Christmas?
Yeah.
It's the same thing, only it's dog biscuits. And I would leave space in between them in case they grow a little bit on the cookie sheet. Now let's make a couple of dog biscuits, Aaron.
Let's use the big one.
Try to get them close.
Let's use the big one. Should I use this way or this way?
That way's good. Very good. See, you rolled out your dough and you shimmy those little cookie cutters a little bit.
Oh, stop.
Look at that. You push it out over here. Put it over there.
Do this.
These are looking great. Yeah, make another one maybe up here. It's hard to determine how many...
I'll go like this or like that to make it...
Yeah, like that's good. It's hard to determine how many dog biscuits you're going to get out of this because it depends on what size cookie cutters. If you use a medium-sized cookie cutter, I think you probably get about 30 cookies out of here. But it all depends.
Easily.
Make a couple more of those.
Oh, I don't want to use this one.
Oh, you want to use the baby one? Okay, go ahead.
This one's longer, but...
That's right, it's
Can I
longer.
go this way or
Yeah,
that way?
I'll leave it up to you because at the end we're going to take that dough, we're going to squish it, and we're going to reuse it. Right?
Oh my god, it's so small.
It's a tiny one. Well, Pebbles is small, right?
Yeah, but she likes it big.
Aaron's been super busy cutting out all the dog biscuit shapes. We can show the cameraman these. He did a lot of small ones on here because we want to be able to fill those jars up. Can you see these, cameraman?
Surely.
And then look what he did on here. He wanted each of the dogs, Brownie and Pebbles, to have a big dog biscuit. Now, how many did we cut out so far, Aaron?
28.
28, and we still have dough left.
Yeah, we got some dough left.
So I think by the time we're done, we're going to probably have about 35 dog biscuits, which is pretty good for that small recipe. What?
If we do 40, we might have more.
Whoa.
If we do smaller ones, we can
Well,
have
that's
40.
true, so we'll figure that out. All right, so we're going to put these in the oven now. This is the 375-degree oven for 20 minutes. They're going to get lightly browned. And then make sure, before you give them to your fur babies, they're cold. Do not try to give your fur babies warm or hot dog biscuits. So we'll be back in a few after we take these little babies out of the oven to show you what they look like. Bye! Well, the dog biscuits are all done. Look at these babies. They came out of the oven. And Aaron asked me an interesting question. Said, can you eat these? Can a human eat them? Sure. There's nothing harmful in them. There's just the whole wheat flour and the all-natural peanut butter and the skim milk and the baking powder. I do know some people have added a little, like a teaspoon of honey to this, but that's really optional. These are much healthier than what you buy in the store. And there's no sugar in them. And like I say, they're really meant to be a treat. They're not meant for people that might say, well, should dogs have baking powder? There's such a minuscule amount in here that it's not going to hurt the dogs. They're treats. How many did we get, Aaron?
53.
53. And if we hadn't made these big ones, I bet we would have got probably close to 60. So that's good. So anyway, we just hope you'll give this recipe a try, right, Aaron? We had fun making them. They're easy, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'll just hold this dish up so you can see what some of them look like. We still have a batch in the oven.
5 minutes left.
Yeah. So anyway, thanks for watching this video. Give your little fur babies a treat for Christmas. Put some of these in their stocking. They'll love you forever. Okay, happy holidays, everyone. Toodles!